Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Izabinti Muhammad Noor and I am from BNC Student Program. Today I will be presenting about my proposal which entitled Study on Properties of Stripped Semantan Bamboo in Reinforced Concrete Beam. In this proposal report contents, I'll be highlighting on the introduction, problem statement, objective, scope of study, methodology, expected outcome and also references. Based from previous study, it is stated that bamboo implementation and structural reinforcement have been established about 5 decades ago. Apart from that, many research and works have been done to enhance its application in structural elements either included along with treatment or not. On top of that, over the years, BRC have been exploring more on various types of bamboo species in this world to find the most suitable and strong species as steel reinforcement replacement. As you can see in my slide, I have differentiated between steel reinforced concrete and also bamboo reinforced concrete. So in steel reinforced concrete, it is utilized with steel comprises of continuous main reinforcing bars, traverse reinforcement bars, and shear links. Apart from that, it have risk of crack development in low tensile strength, durability, and energy absorption area. Meanwhile, bamboo reinforced concrete is a cement-based composite material reinforced with bamboo strips. It is shaped into reinforcement cage form and it has high ability in improving ductility and failure mode. For my study, I would like to emphasize on 3 problem statements. The first one is the conventional method of reinforcement by using steel leads to adverse environmental impacts such as high energy consumption during their manufacturing process and emission of carbon dioxide. The second one is the limited utilization of bamboo in civil engineering structural construction, despite of their powerful properties and abundant availability in Malaysia. And the last one is steel reinforced concrete facing failure and deflection once critical load being applied. Therefore, concrete with continuous reinforcing bar deals with the risk of crack development in low tensile strength, durability, and also energy absorption area. Next, for this study, my objectives firstly are to characterize the physical treatment process of Semantan bamboo to be utilized in bamboo reinforced concrete. The second one will be to determine the mechanical properties of bamboo reinforced concrete. And the last one is to verify the application of bamboo strips as reinforcement in bamboo reinforced concrete beam. For the scope of study, I use Semantan bamboo from 3 to 4 years maturity and ranging from 60 mm to 150 mm with 3 meter tall. Next, I use boric acid treatment process that involve in treating bamboo combs before being utilized as a bamboo reinforced concrete beam model. The third one, my compressive strength test will follow BS. Flexural test will follow British standard also. Water absorption test will follow ESTM and my slump test will be follow British standard also. Next, for my study, I will use a total of 36 concrete cylinders for compressive strength test, water absorption plus UPV test, and meanwhile, another 18 concrete beams will be conducted for flexural test. In my methodology, I'll be focusing on 4 main points. The first one will be the study formwork, second, laboratory test flow, third one, preparation of treatment solution process, and the fourth one, preparation of bamboo reinforcement cage process. My key materials for this study are cement, coarse aggregates, fine aggregates, and water to form concrete. Second, boric acid solution. And third one, Semantan bamboo strips. This is my study framework that are divided into 3 different stages, starting from stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. For the laboratory test flow, it will involve 5 different actions and steps. The first one is material preparation of concrete, treatment solution, and bamboo reinforcement cage. The second will be conducting a slump test. Third one action will be a total of 36 samples of concrete cylinders and 18 beams are produced. The fourth one, 36 cylinders concrete are being cured at 7 and 28 days. Meanwhile, 18 beams being cured until 28 days only. The last one, compressive strength, flexural strength, water absorption, and UPV tests will be conducted. In the preparation on treatment solution process, the first step will be cleaning out the bamboo using water. Second step will involve the perforating the bamboo nodes by making holes for easier and faster penetration. Third one will be submerged in boric acid treatment solution within 6 to 20 days, depending on the solution's concentration. And the last one, by letting the bamboo comes aside to drain the excess boric solution. Next, for the preparation on bamboo reinforcement cage process, the first step will involve selected treated bamboo were chosen. Second, bamboo combs being split into two halves. Third one, bamboo combs are further split into strips. The fourth one, bamboo strips are being trimmed to a desired size and thickness. And lastly, several pieces of bamboo strip being tightened together using galvanized wire in order to form a reinforcement cage. And next can be further inserted into a formwork. On top of that, I've determined a mixed proportion of concrete by using DOE method. As you can see on this slide, on the left side, I've shown specimen details on my study. Meanwhile, on the right side, I've posted quantities of amount required for concrete matrix and also quantities required for sample of concrete. For the expected outcome, I've come up with a graph on flexural strength on BRC. As you can see, I've differentiated between 5 different artists with the highest ultimate load can be hooked in Bimarau and Patel 2019 with a reading of 85.83 kN ultimate load. Therefore, the pattern of result is linear but quite ranging due to different size on specimen and dimension of bamboo strips applied to each experiment. The second expected outcome is a graph of compressive strength on BRC. As you can see, I've differentiated between 3 different authors, which Rahman has showed the highest value on compressive strength for 28 days. Apart from that, it shows close values of compressive strength are obtained between all 3 with a quite linear pattern. Mostly, from previous study, the compressive strength value of BRC will be greater than 25 MPa, which suits for commercial structures application. For the third expected outcome, I've come up with a graph on water absorption for BRC. In this graph, it involves 3 different samples to find the best percentage of water absorption, and the second sample showed the highest value. This graph also shows a linear graph pattern. Thus, this value is well accepted as other previous study on various types of bamboo species recorded the range of oven dried samples lies between 15% to 47%. For the fourth expected outcome, I focus on the graph of UPB test on BRC, which is being conducted by Mishra and Malvia in year 2017. As the observation, it shows that the UPV reading value of average 3 different samples of M20 mixed concrete. The results show the highest value obtained on the 28 days, which gives a good indicator of the bamboo reinforced concrete. And this graph shows a linear graph pattern. Here, these are all references lists that I have referred to in writing my proposal presentation. Well, that's a wrap from me. Thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.